Hey guys, Asteroid here and welcome back to Aspects of Aim, your 3-minute mini-series in helping you improve your skills in the FPS genre. Now, if you're a veteran, you might not learn as much from this, but if you're a beginner, definitely do watch this one. So we have two very important topics to discuss about in this particular video. So the first one is going to be using your skills correctly. For games such as Valorant, I'm going to be using Raze as my test subject here because I think she's pretty straightforward and it's pretty obvious what she does. She, throws nades and kaboom boom. Now, one of the things that I think a lot of people don't really think about when they play is that abilities have area of effectiveness as well as draw time. Now, draw time is something like this. You see that? The animation where the ability is just ready to be thrown. So if I threw out my paint shells, I can't. I'm pressing. All right, hang on. See this? I'm pressing my left click, but it's not working because I have to wait for the entire animation. That is what you call a draw ability or draw time. Sorry. So you need to know where your draw time is because you also have to know how much time you need in order for you to safely whip out your ability and throw it out as soon as you see opponents. So if you hear opponents coming in, you can throw your ability and just like throw it like that. But if you are just getting rushed in, you throw it like that, you're basically dead because you are not using your gun anymore. You're trying to throw out your paint shells and there's that lag time before you can throw it out. So you don't deal damage, you're exposed, and basically that's not a good thing, right? So you have to know what your draw time is for any ability that you use. So be sure to space yourself away from your opponents like this. So if you're going to be playing right here on hookah, right? Your opponent's going to be there. You can actually just like jiggle peek it a little bit and you can ready your weapon. So this is already pretty good because you have a safe distance that if you see them, you can throw out your ability and run away. Oh, here's another thing as well. So aside from draw time, one other thing that's pretty important is your area of effectiveness. So again, with Raze, I'm going to be using, let's say again, the paint shells, right? But use this mentality this time. Does the paint shell affect a big radius? If that's a yes, how big of a radius that is? So back to this scenario, if opponents are going to be pushing out here, where do you throw your paint shells? Is your paint shell big enough that if you throw it up here and it bounces towards here, will it stop them from rushing towards here? Probably not. So you have to also take note of where you're going to be throwing your ability, which is going to be somewhere on the floor if you already immediately see them. The last topic of this video is going to be about reloading. Where is the best place to reload? When is the best time to reload? I'm thinking you guys are going to be very interested on that one, especially for those who, just pop out right here. After shooting like 2 bullets, you immediately reload. Guys, it's 25 ammo for the Vandal. You can use all those bullets without reloading, especially if it's going to be a clutch situation. So one of the things that you should know is that you need to reload at a safe angle. If somebody's going to be pushing you right here, you don't want to be like reloading right in front of them, right? And even if you reload right here, you're still not in a safe distance. So a rule of thumb here, guys, is to know where you have your best cover. So you have to know the lay of the land. If you know that they're going to be pushing out right there, maybe you can use your satchel charge or something, get into the corner and start reloading. If you think that this is still kind of a risky area because it's actually pretty open as well, you can go just straight up here into this elbow side and reload as you jiggle peek. So I'm going to pop a shot there, reload as I'm jiggle peeking. At least this gives me some information onto my opponent and I'm safe. I'm not going to be exposed. I'm not going to be an easy kill for these guys because when you're reloading, you're damn vulnerable because you don't have any way of fighting back against your opponent. Here's another thing as well, is that if you're going to be in this corner, maybe you have like 1 bullet left in the chamber, right? If you reload and your opponent is... Oh man, my mouse just sucks right now. If you reload and your opponent is right here, they're actually going to be able to hear you reload. So rather than reloading, right, it's better to just go for your secondary if you're not going to be comfortable trying to clutch or trying to defend yourself with just 1 bullet. Because your secondary, even though it's a weaker weapon, it's still a weapon that you can use. And something like the classic, if it hits with your alternate fire, three of those bullets to the head, that's a straight up kill, even with a person that has 150 HP in Valorant. So that's really important, guys. You have to know when is the right time to reload. And if you can't reposition, using your secondary is going to be super, super crucial. Now, here's another question as well. I think this is the last thing that I'm going to be talking about in this video, is that how many bullets is still good in the magazine? if you have one bullet in the chamber and you're confident with your aim, even with just one bullet, you can try to go for a clutch if it's a 1 versus 1. But as for me, as a rule of thumb, I like to have even at least 12 bullets left in the chamber when I'm trying to still fight. If I have like maybe 3, 4, 5 bullets, I actually reload even if it's a risky situation and just try to find a safe angle for me to play. So if I'm like, imagine this is, let's go here. Imagine if I have like 4 bullets already and I'm gonna try to just immediately back away, because even if I have like 2 bullets in the chamber, I'm not comfortable trying to clutch with 2 bullets. So hopefully that helps, guys. That's all that we have for today. It's a little bit longer, I know, but hopefully this helps you out. So see you on the next one, guys.